Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. So we will carry on with Unit 9 looking ahead. Lesson 3, page 86 and 87. On top of the page as usual we have some vocabulary. Let's read them. First one, cream. I'm sure you all know what is a cream. Second one, alarm clock. What is the alarm clock? It's a clock that we use to wake us up. It makes sound, it rings to wake us up. The third picture and word, button. What is a button? It's we find it in mobile phones, in computers, laptops, TVs, or any other electronics or machines, washing machine. We use it to start something or to stop something or to click on something. So we click or press the button to do these actions. The last picture is the globe. What is the globe? It's a shape. It's in our Earth. It's the shape and model for our Earth, on which we find maps, the map of the world, with names of countries and cities and so on. Let's read the first text. It's a hot summer's day and you want some ice cream, but you are nowhere near a shop. What do? Take your play and freeze ice cream maker out. Simply add cream, sugar, vanilla, close the ice cream maker and draw the ball round. You could also add chocolate, fruit, or anything else you like. So why not make fresh homemade ice cream? It's delicious to eat. So this is a text that talks about an ice cream maker, a machine that makes ice cream, and it is so special because it is easy to use and it is very useful on hot summer days. In this text they give you the name of the machine, they explain how to use it and what ingredients to add and so that you can make the ice cream. While reading the text, I want you to think where we can find these type of texts. Let's move to the second text. We all have alarm clocks, but have you got an alarm clock that you can talk to and it talks back? This clock understands English. You can say, I want to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, or what day is it? And it will answer. It is easy and fun to use. Just talk. This machine is an alarm clock, but it's not a normal one. It talks. So this alarm clock talks and you can talk to it. So you can set the time just by talking. You don't need to press buttons or to set the time. You just talk and say, I want to wake up at 7 or at 6, and it will wake you up at this time. So it understands English and it can talk back to you as well. Next. Got a geography test but you don't want to study? The truth is that sometimes it is boring to study. This is a great educational toy. Inside the globe there is a computer. There are 7 areas you can touch and the computer will give you information on each one. There are also 10 activity buttons for younger children with facts about people, music, clothing, customs, food, animals, and languages. So this machine or device is a globe, but it's not a normal globe on which you find only the map. In this globe there is a computer, there are games, there are activities that you can do, and it gives you extra and many information about music, clothing, food, animals, and languages of each country. Okay, let's move to activity 2. You have to read the texts and to find the missing sentences. Here we have 3 sentences. Each one of them belongs to one of the texts that we read. While I was reading, I read the sentences with the text. So I need you to listen again to what I read and you read yourself and find which sentence belongs to which text. Okay? So the first one is, the truth is that sometimes it is boring to study. Second, it's delicious to eat. Third, it's easy and fun to use. Just talk. So read the texts again and find the place of each sentence and send me in messages, private messages on WhatsApp, and I will check your answers. Okay? After that, you have in activity 3 6 sentences. Each sentence talks about one of the devices that we were talking about. You read the sentence and you write I if it is talking about the ice cream maker. You write A if it is about the alarm clock, and you write G if it is about the globe. Again, you do the activity and send me to check. Okay? Now let's move to the structure that we have, structure of sentences that we have on top of 87, page 87, the grammar box. We have 2 sentences. The ice cream is delicious to eat. It is easy to use. Let's have a look at the structure of these. It's plus adjective plus full infinitive. So if you notice the sentences or the part of the sentence that is written in red on top of the page in the grammar box, we have it's plus adjective plus full infinitive. It's easy to use. It's delicious to eat. First of all, what is a full infinitive? I'm sure you are asking. A full infinitive is simply to plus the verb, like to eat, to use, to cook, to dance, to read. So we will use these 3 verbs in 3 sentences with using this structure. Let's start with the first one. We will write it's plus adjective plus full infinitive. So it's easy to cook. It's plus the adjective easy plus the full infinitive to cook. Next example, it's funny to dance. Again, it's plus the adjective funny plus the full infinitive to dance. Third, it's plus the adjective enjoying plus the full infinitive to read. It's enjoying to read. I need you now to look at activity 5. You have this structure that we studied now, starting with it's. You have then a box which is full of adjectives. You will choose one of these adjectives, then you have 2, and then you have another box with verbs. So, for example, it's easy to study. It's healthy to eat. I need you to make as many examples or sentences as you can orally. You say them or you write them in a draft, and in activity 6 you have to write 4 of them. 4 of these sentences, you write them down in the space given in activity 6 and you send me and I will check your work. Let's move to lesson 4, page 88. Lesson 4, page 88, you have 3 texts or 3 boxes. There are 3 places with information about them. We will read the information and then I will tell you what to do. First one, children's theater. It is about games and acting. The age, 6 to 13. Days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the hours, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it costs £7 per week. Let me explain. So in this children's theater, there are games and there is acting. Can anyone go to this children's theater? No, only people or children from the age of 6 to the age of 13. So no adults are there, only children who are between the age of 6 and 13. Is it open every day? No, it is open only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Again, is it open 24 hours? No, it is open from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Is it free? No, it is not. It is £7 per week. So you will have to pay £7 per week to go there to this children's theater. The second place is the aquarium. It is open from Monday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays it is open from 10 a.m. To 2 p.m. There is something special in this aquarium. There are great shows with dolphins every Saturday at 11 a.m. The tickets, for the money that you have to pay, because it's not for free, £10 plus £3 for the show. This is for the adults, and for the children it's £6, and the entrance for the show is free. The last place is the Music Museum. What you can find there: musical instruments and the history of music. It is open from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. For adults, you have to pay £6, for children £4, and special offer for families on Saturdays with £10. After that, we have a group of people. First group, John and Jerry. Second, Sandra and Andy. And 3, Paul and Sam. You have to read the information about these people and decide which of the 3 places that we were talking about is best for which person here to go. Let's read about John and Jerry and find out which place is best for them to go to. John and Jerry, they play in the school band. John plays the guitar and Jerry plays the drums. They are free on Saturdays and they have £18. Sandra and Andy, they watch documentaries about underwater life. They are free on Friday and they have £12. Paul and Sam, they take part in school days, in school plays, and they are free on Wednesdays and they have £15. So from these information, from what these people like, from the money they have and from the things they like, we will decide which place is best for them to go to. So obviously the first one, John and Jerry, since they play in the school band, they play the guitar and they play drums, so they like music. They are interested in music, so the best place for them to go to is the Music Museum. Second box, we have Sandra and Andy. They loved to watch documentaries about underwater life, so best place for them to go to is the aquarium. And notice that they have £12 and the entrance to the aquarium is only £6 for each kid, so they have enough money to go there. Paul and Sam, they love taking part in school plays, so they love acting, so the best place for them is the children's theater, and since they have £15, they can manage to go there. Now let's move to the grammar part, making suggestions. So today we will learn how to make suggestions. First of all, what's the meaning of suggestions? Suggestions are ideas that you give to people or to your friends. For example, you are bored and you want to do something to have fun. So you will start asking each other what to do. One of your friends will say, let's go to play basketball. The other will say, let's play football. Or I will say, let's read a book. Or let's listen to some music or whatever. So these are suggestions, ideas for things to do. First example that we have on top of the page, let's go to the zoo. If you notice here in pink, we have the word let's. So we use let's to give or make suggestions. Second example, why don't we visit our friends? Again, it is written in pink, why don't. So we use why don't to make suggestions. How about watching a film? Again, we use how about to make suggestions. So these are 3 structures that we use to make suggestions. How to use them? First one, how about. We always use how about plus a verb with ing. So how about making, how about playing, how about having, how about reading, how about studying, etc. Second, why don't. Why don't you or why don't we? plus verb. Why don't we play? Why don't you read? Why don't we go? And the third one, let's. Let's is always plus a verb without to. We don't need to here. We don't say let's to make. No, let's make, let's play, let's read, let's study, let's watch, let's see. So these are three structures that we use. Let's look for more examples. First situation, you want to suggest to your friend to read a book. So you want to make the suggestion of reading a book. How? You have three ways to say that. Let's read a book. How about reading a book? Or why don't we read a book? Another situation, you want to suggest going to the beach. You are bored. You want to go to the beach. It's too hot. You want to go and swim and play there. So you will suggest this to your family and you will say, let's go to the beach. How about going to the beach? Or why don't we go to the beach? I need you to try to make some examples like this. You write them. You write examples using let's, how about, and why don't we. Of course, using your own ideas, and you send me. I will be pleased to check them and give you feedback. Okay, thank you.